Barcz from the Barcz Company's here taking your calls at 270-9933. Good to see you again. Got pretty flowers and plants here.
I do, and I realize that most of them are actually annuals because there are lots of things like asters and grasses, ornamental grasses that are looking very, very nice. But this is an annual grass called fireworks. Back here it's a type of miscanthus, and this, of course, looks like a black-eyed Susan. But it is in the Rebeckia family, but it's an annual called prairie sun. So
make a note for next year.
There you go. It's just a nice combination. Plus, we've got lots of gourds and pumpkins getting ready for Halloween.
Yeah, when it's this warm, though, it's hard to think about Halloween.
I know. Well,
it'll cool off sooner or later. That's guaranteed. All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Judy in Madison. Hi, Judy.
Hello.
Hi, what's your question?
I have a question for Linda regarding trimming shrub roses. I have several shrub roses, and I've trimmed them back other years, and then I've heard that you shouldn't do that. But my concern is if I don't trim them, the heavy snow breaks off the branches. So I would prefer to trim them, but I want your advice.
Well, what I would suggest is that you don't want to prune them down real low. Sometimes people used to cut their roses back to 6 to 8 inches, and you don't want to do it that severely, but you're right. If they're going to flop over, probably 18 to 24 is a good height. And are your shrub roses the type that are still blooming right now? Because those I would wait. Other ones I would probably, well, we're almost October.
Tomorrow.
Yes, so if you don't want to be working out in the cold and things, you could prune them back. But I would suggest that 18 to 24 inch range, because that seems to, they hold up to it. And then if there's any dead tips next spring, you can prune that off at that time.
All right, let's go to Gary in Madison. Hi, Gary.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's your question?
I have some ferns, and I'm wondering if I should just let the leaves and everything drop down, or if I should cut them off at the base every fall.
Okay, that's going to be a whole discussion for how different people think about things. Sometimes people have ostrich ferns in a distance from their house, and the fact that they're brown and going to lay down and just act as leaf mold is not such a bad idea. But if those ostrich ferns are brown and ugly intermixed with your perennial bed, I say cut them off and remove them and put them in a compost heap and let them work. I was actually talking to somebody about jumping worms and how they're attracted to areas that have leaf mold. So that's perhaps one of the things that you think about. If you have jumping worms, then you get rid of some of that debris and don't harbor those worms.
So cut them down.
Cut them down, especially if they are unattractive in your beds.
All right, Bonnie in Partyville. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for taking my
You're
call.
welcome.
And I have a row of bridal wreaths, or spirea. Anyway, they're getting, they need to be cut down some. And I was wondering if now would be a good time to do it.
Well, I think I would wait just to be on the safe side. Bridal wreath are a good old-fashioned type of spirea, but you're going to be, by cutting them, you're obviously going to be removing all their flowers. But if we were to have a really hard winter, then sometimes it's hard for those things to regenerate, especially if now they're in more of a shade condition than full sun. So to be on the safest side, I would wait till spring before they leaf out, then do a renewal pruning and cut them back radically. And I should mention on those ferns, that was ostrich fern I was talking about. There's lots of ferns that are still looking very nice, and those you wouldn't cut back yet.
Okay. All right, Dolores in Sun Prairie. Hi, Dolores.
Hi.
Hi. What's your question?
I buy mums and plant mums, and I've been told that there are perennial mums and annual mums because sometimes the mums come up the next year, sometimes they don't.
Yes.
So there's a difference.
Oh, there absolutely is a difference. There's ones that we just don't have a long enough growing period for some of those mums, so they're treated as annuals, and they do not regenerate. And then there are ones that are called hardy mums, and those you can plant, and they will grow from the base. What you'll notice is that they'll have flowers this fall, and then you'll see new growth coming at the base, and those are hardy, and
So those gigantic ones you see in the store now, those are annuals generally?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. Let's go to Sandra in Richland Center. Hi, Sandra. What's your question?
Yes, it's similar to the same one you previously had. I have the huge mum from the store, and I was wondering if it was too late to plant it for the season.
Oh, no, mums are just coming into their glory right now. And if you want them to last longer, don't buy them in full bloom. Look for ones that have enough buds so you can see the flower color that you're selecting. But then they'll last, because they will tolerate frost. That's the critical thing. People go, why am I buying this now? They will tolerate frost. Just like the Swiss chard, that's going to tolerate some cold temperatures.
All right, I don't know who's on line 3 here.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So, lawn, doing anything now? Should we do anything now?
Lawns? Oh, you can certainly, we're coming to the time period that is the best to treat for Creeping Charlie. And with the rainy 2 seasons that we've had, Creeping Charlie has been thriving, so you want to wait till probably second week in October when it's starting to cool off, because it doesn't allow Creeping Charlie to harden off. It won't die, curl up this fall, but next year it won't be there.
Great. That's good news. All right. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will talk to you off the air. Let's get